Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our first virtual Goldfarb School of Nursing Scholarship Donor Appreciation event. I'm Susan L., Executive Director and Vice President at the Foundation for Barnes-Jewish Hospital. Not only is this the first virtual Scholarship Donor Appreciation event, it's the first virtual event put on by the Foundation. And while it's not exactly the evening that we were planning for earlier in the year, we are so grateful that you are joining us through your computer, your tablet, or your phone. We would like to take a moment and give special welcome to the Foundation and Goldfarb board members who are joining us this evening. Your leadership is critical to our mission and everything we do in support of nursing education. Gratitude is the theme for our short and sweet evening together. Gratitude for our generous donors who provide much-needed scholarships and assistance to our nursing students, and gratitude to those students, our heroes in training, who will carry on the proud traditions of Goldfarb by providing compassionate care to the families, friends, and communities where they work. May I share something with you? Most of you know that I'm a registered nurse, that I've trained as a registered nurse and worked as a registered nurse. And most of you know also that I did not have the opportunity to continue and complete and advance in my nurse's training and education, which is one of the reasons why this evening is so very important personally to me and those of you who are here and gathered with us, because we are all committed to nursing education. When you combine nursing with education, it opens up a world of opportunities. It opens up a world of opportunities for the nurse, but also for our communities and the families and the individuals that we care for. And so it's really a powerful combination to have nursing and education together. And that's one of the reasons that I'm so glad that we are all gathered here, because we share the commitment to the field of nursing and support our heroes in training. It is so important, now more than ever, that we continue our efforts to ensure future generations of nurses are prepared for the challenges ahead. And now let's take a moment and watch a quick montage of all the school has been doing over the past year. And then we'll be pleased to have Dr. Nancy Reidenauer, the Maxine Clark and Bob Fox president at Goldfarb School of Nursing at Barnes-Jewish College, will join us and lead us through the evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan. And what a wonderful collage of the memories we created this past year. During my closing remarks at the 2019 scholarship dinner, I remember saying, "I look forward to seeing you again next year." Never could any of us imagine that this year we'd be seeing each other virtually. Nevertheless, whether in person or online, email or mail, our gratitude for your support transcends any delivery method. This year's appreciation event comes amidst a sobering and extraordinary time in our nation's history. More than ever before, we have had to be nimble, innovative, resilient, and focused. While we are always forever grateful for your support, your generosity during these times has been especially rewarding. For example, because of you, we were able to award $1,585,000 in scholarship support last year. So many of you stepped up to the plate and answered our call, and you do so year after year. While our needs continue to exceed our resources, it is your generosity and your support that inspires us, sustains us, and moves us forward. I cannot thank you enough for what you do for the school and for our extraordinary students. We are truly on the path of becoming a school of distinction at Goldfarb. We strive to be the destination for exemplary talent and the source for transformative solutions to the healthcare issues facing our region, nation, and globe. Your kindness helps pave the path we are charting. With you, our students know they are not traveling on this road alone. And for that, we thank you. I am sure that many of you heard the phrase, big things come in small packages. Well, during our short and sweet event, we wanted to send you a big thank you via our gratitude kit. This kit contains a program to recognize you, our donors, as well as our scholarship students. You will find a bio of the student your gift is supporting. We are so proud of them all. And lastly, the sweets. We hope you enjoy these delicious treats from a local bakery, MacArthur's. We hope you enjoy this token of our appreciation. Finally, last year we welcomed Dr. Mayola Rouser, Jack Taylor Dean and Professor at Goldfarb School of Nursing at Barnes Jewish College. Dr. Rouser has been a guiding light for our faculty and plays an integral role in the development and cultivation of our nursing programs. I am delighted to introduce Dr. Mayola Rouser.
Thank you, Dr. Reinar. Pre-COVID, the critical roles nurses play in a healthcare setting might have gone unrecognized by some. Today, healthcare and other essential workers have emerged as our nation's heroes. Although they don't see themselves as heroes, our heroes in training, our hits, know that they are part of something remarkable and understand the huge responsibility that comes with nursing. We've always known the compassion and courage and dedication it takes to become a nurse, but no one could have ever imagined the emotional, physical, and mental impact of this pandemic. We are proud to help prepare nurse leaders for times like these. The support of our donors through scholarships and donations has been essential in helping Goldfarb prepare our students to meet the unique challenges of our times. Goldfarb School of Nursing at Barnes Jewish College, heroes train here. We thank you for supporting tomorrow's heroes. And let's hear from some of them now, along with a few of our generous donors.
I was a scholarship student all the way through high school and all the way through college and all the way through law school. And I feel it's important that when you've been as blessed as I have been, that you need to pay it forward. And I was very, very fortunate, and my husband and I are very fortunate to be friends with Jean and Connie Kahn.
Teaming with Tanya and Bob, Connie and I wanted to do something special, and so a couple of years ago we created the first challenge, a philanthropic challenge for the Goldfarb School of Nursing, and we thank everyone for their participation. Tanya and I now have come together this year to reconstitute a challenge for heroes in training, but mostly the importance of scholarship is for Goldfarb to be able to have the best, the brightest, and the most diverse student body to serve the Metro St. Louis area and beyond, and scholarship provides the basis for that.
But I think we all four became very quickly aware of what a unique opportunity this was to bring two institutions together, namely the Foundation and GSON, and at the same time use our friendship as the catalyst to bring all this together and launch something new. Heroes in Training are simply nursing students who are the heroes of today and tomorrow. And that's proven time and time again throughout this pandemic, and frankly, through nursing care forever, since the beginning of nursing. But it is particularly obvious during this time in American history and world history.
As a community, we were forced to shelter in place, as well as shut down the school for face-to-face learning and create an online learning environment. And so it became even more arduous a path for the education of the nurses who have successfully completed that. And so we coined the expression Heroes in Training as a community, and then Tanya and I, together with the foundation representatives, decided to offer a new challenge related to the Heroes in Training effort that the COVID-19 crisis sort of served as a catalyst for.
Jean and I and our partners, our spouses, Connie and Bob, hope to expand the number of people, the number of donors who give to the 1,000 and above level, so that we can expand the number of people who are getting scholarships and expand the amount that the scholarship students or the Heroes in Training are receiving.
In the era of COVID-19, there is an even greater need for frontline nursing care than ever existed before, as our system is taxed beyond belief. And so we hope that this challenge will allow individuals to feel good about teaming with a match of their funds in order to make nursing education a reality for some who would not be able to attend Goldfarb and receive the quality of education and the preparation that's involved with a Goldfarb graduate.
What we've done is we've leveraged our friendship and our wherewithal and the two organizations to challenge more donors, new donors, and greater donors to bring more to nursing.
About a year ago, I decided that I wanted to make the shift from my desk job into nursing. I was working at a hospital, but more in like an administrative capacity, and I decided that I wanted to move more into the front line of healthcare. I really am drawn to the high stress situations. I like the hustle and bustle of the emergency room or surgery or something like labor and delivery. I want to go into my day not knowing what's going to happen and just being prepared for anything. Scholarships are so important. They are a way that the students can just solely focus on their education. And I think that that's a huge benefit. Throughout all of my undergraduate years, I always had a job. I was never able to just focus on school. And so being able to just focus on the nursing curriculum is something that I've never experienced before. I can just study everything that I need to study. I don't have to worry about what am I supposed to be doing for work or worrying about school while I'm at work. And so I think that scholarships just provide students with an opportunity to fully put themselves into what they're passionate about without having that worry in the back of their head of how do I pay rent, how do I pay tuition, so that you're ultimately getting the best nurses coming out of school because of the scholarships.
My wife, Susan, and I were thinking about how we can best help out the school. We have always felt that education is wonderful, but it's extremely expensive, and a lot of very bright individuals who are very deserving can't afford to go there. So we felt that was the best contribution we could make, and that's why we started this foundation. The foundation board is very effective in that they search out the best opportunities to invest in to help the community, whether it's research or whether it's a new organization trying to get off the ground, they do a really good job. And so being associated with the foundation enables me to see all the needs in the community and contribute, and works out very well.
I had heard a lot about Mr. Warshaw, and I was very excited to meet him and thank him for everything that he's done for me and making it possible to go to nursing school. And it was just like a nice opportunity to be able to see him in person. We had talked on the phone previously, but it's always better to thank the person in person if you are able to.
I have talked to Chelsea on the phone at least once or twice. Lovely person. She also wrote me a letter, which was lovely. And that's another thing about these students. They're appreciative. They write letters, they stay in touch. It's meaningful to them that someone's contributed to their careers.
I think it's extremely important to show your gratitude to your donor. They have taken a portion of their life's work, their savings, and they've chosen to graciously give it to you.
I just wish Chelsea the best of luck. I know she's a wonderful person. She's very ambitious. She wants to go into surgery or the emergency room. She likes action, and I think she's going to do a great job.
Getting ready to start in the field that I am very passionate about, I'm just excited to get that career underway.
These students are going to be on the front lines of healthcare, and during the COVID crisis, they are heroes. They're going out there, they're on the front lines, and they're fighting the battle every day.
I'm a St. Louis native, and I've heard a lot of good things about the college in regards to the layout of the program, the NCLEX pass rate. And I just heard that it's just an overall type of institution to where the instructors actually connect well with the students to the point where it creates an environment where students are able to be more successful. I have experience working in the emergency room, and I just absolutely love how just being able to be in a dynamic where there's just so much going on, so much learning, so much teamwork. And so I feel like more than likely, if I want to hone in on a specific area, it would either be working in the emergency room or working on a critical care unit as a nurse.
My favorite part of having given a scholarship, one of them is the letter that I received from the student who is a recipient. And the letters are very earnest and heartfelt, and they make me feel good about giving. I can refer to Kenneth's letter this time. It was wonderful. I've kept it. Well, Kenneth, I am delighted to meet you in person via Zoom, of course, and I'm just so excited for you. You're on the brink of wonderful times in becoming a nurse and then figuring out how you want to interact with your patients to help them heal, to keep them safe, and so forth. I'm a little bit jealous because I remember when I was at your stage and learning, I was just amazed at all the skills I was being taught and the behaviors and the language and the colleagues and so forth. So I'm very excited for you. I hope you're excited too.
I am, and it can be very difficult and challenging. So again, I want to say thank you, and your contribution has been very helpful in funding my education. It doesn't matter if you are freshly out of high school or if you are an adult learner. The finances can be very difficult, just depending on the situation. And given the circumstances that I recently endured, I was furloughed from work. And so that put a huge stressor on me financially in terms of how am I going to, make this work? How am I going to, sustain everything and still go to school from a financial standpoint? And so I want to say thank you, Barbara, for just for your contribution. Like I said, I could say so much, but the main thing is if you don't get anything else from this interview, is just say thank you, and you have no idea how appreciative I am.
Well, obviously, you're very persistent and you're very passionate. Those are wonderful traits. And I know you're going to do well. You may not know this, but I was faculty. I was faculty on the School of Nursing for a while. Yeah. And so I've been able to work with many students, and I can just tell you're going to do well. And I'm going to be following your progress. So you better do well.
This scholarship means so much to me. It just gives me one more reason to be truly thankful for the support and guidance that Goldfarb and the donors provide. I truly could not do it without every single person behind the scenes who works so hard to advocate and encourage all of the nursing students at Goldfarb. This scholarship also provides me with a lot of financial help, which I always will be thankful for, as this is a specifically trying time, I think, for everybody. I like the hustle and bustle of the ER and could definitely see myself in that area of nursing. I also currently work at Mercy Hospital as a tech on the cardiac progressive care unit, and I love that. I think I've definitely gained a lot of respect for just how important and vital nurses are in high intensity situations, and I hope to add to that. Honestly, the thing that I love the most about Goldfarb, besides all the good reviews from previous students, was how quick the program was. I was definitely looking to be in and out in a year and just absorb as much as I could. I also wanted to make my way back to St. Louis and to be close to my family and friends. While going through such a hard program, I think that's really important to have support. Overall, I just heard great things about Goldfarb. I just knew it was the right fit for me, and I was so happy when I was accepted. Well, first, if I could tell my donor anything, it would be thank you so much. And also just how truly grateful I am to be accepting any sort of scholarship. And it's just also served as such a source of motivation for me. Not just only to get good grades and pay attention in class, but to really move forward with my education and be the best nurse that I can possibly be. I really hope that I'll make them proud and that they know how much this has helped me financially, and I also really hope one day to be able to pay it forward. I hope to make a positive impact in the future of healthcare by providing excellent and unbiased care to every patient. I hope to save a lot of lives and really make a difference in the care of my future patients. I hope to always be the nurse that people hope they go back to, even in trying times. I just think it's so important to be that one source of comfort or just something that you can just really rely on. And I hope to be that for as many people as I possibly can.
Thank you so much to all of you who helped us through our technical difficulties. And thank you for staying with us. Wow, this is so inspiring. You can see why we're all so proud of our students. They are changing lives every day. Thanks to you, our donors, for your support in making these life-changing opportunities possible. I want to give a shout out to the many people who made this event possible. Tanya and Bob and Jean and Connie, thanks for your leadership and vision. Henry and Susan, thanks for your everlasting support of students like Chelsea. And Barbara, I am so glad you're watching out for Kenneth. Sydney, your remarks are really, really inspiring. All of this reminds me of the role that you as donors play in really changing the lives of these students. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. I'd also like to thank the BJH Foundation staff, the foundation, Susan, you, Eric, Marilyn, Don, Emma, Catrice, Anthony, and several others who created the environment to support our wonderful students. Thanks. Susan, would you like to make some comments?
Of course. Thank you, Nancy. What a wonderful program. We hope you all enjoyed the videos. I think my favorite part was hearing from a variety of perspectives about personal motivation and inspiration, especially getting to know more about our heroes in training. And they are so grateful to you, our donors and faculty and board members. You really are the wind underneath their wings. Well, as Nancy said, this is our first virtual event, and we did have some technical difficulties. Still, we would like to hear your feedback, so please be sure to complete the survey on the right side of your screen. Your feedback will really help us and shape the events of the future. Now, Nancy and I thank you again for all you do, and we'd also like to thank our Goldfarb and Foundation teams for all the preparation and planning for this event. Well done. Thank you very much. Nancy?
Thanks to all of you for joining us, and thanks for your generous support of time and treasure to help us change the world one life at a time. Now more than ever in these challenging times, I see on a daily basis how your support impacts our students. Let's raise a toast to our heroes in training, or as we affectionately call them, our Goldfarb hits. As I said last year, I can't wait to see you again next year, and hopefully it'll be really in person. So stay safe, get your flu shot, stay well, and thank you, thank you, thank you. In closing, we hope you enjoy a thank you video, and please note, this video was recorded pre-COVID.
I have only heard good things about Goldfarb. Everybody wants Goldfarb students.
I need to learn from the best if I want to be the best nurse possible. I couldn't have asked to be in a better place than Goldfarb, to be honest.
Nursing was my secret love when I was in high school. My goal is to go successfully through nursing school, to find a nursing job in St. Louis.
I know how important healthcare can be and how big of a change that can make in people's lives.
Since a young age, my parents have really taught me how hard it is to work for what you want.
Education doesn't come free, and there wasn't a lot of scholarships available. It makes my heart so happy to think that people are willing to help us.
Scholarships such as the ones that we were provided give us a little less financial burden and allow us to focus on the goals that we're achieving throughout our nursing programs at Goldfarb.
For somebody to take their own hard-earned money and give it away so that somebody like me is able to come to school and have less of a financial burden, it's very generous and very awesome, and I'm very grateful for that.
This is truly allowing me the opportunity to pursue my dream. Without that scholarship, I would have had to go into either more debt or had to find another career that I could fit within my budget.
If I wasn't given the scholarship, I don't know if I would have been able to continue through the semester, and without being able to finish, I don't know if I'd be able to graduate.
If it wasn't for this scholarship, I probably would not be here today.
This program is already going to limit my ability to work during it just because it's a very intensive program, so having that worry of some financial burden lifted, it means a whole lot.
There's 70 people that are going to graduate from Goldfarb, and they're going to change the healthcare field for the better, and that's why you should invest in something such as Goldfarb.
It could influence a lot of people when I get out there and get to touch all those lives.
I'm really glad that we have that opportunity to thank them, because I think that's important. And just in life, it's good to thank the people that have helped you along the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for making me smile.
Thank you so much for giving me this scholarship, because you have no idea how much it means to me.